number 2 of the best of 3 between these two players. Spawning down here at the 6 o'clock position, playing for Team Evil Geniuses. And this, of course, going to be Jaedong, who is 1 game up. His opponent spawning all the way at the 6 o'clock position, playing for Team Millennium from France, like my co-caster. It is, of course, going to be Dayshi as the blue Terran player.
Of course, thanks to our sponsor, Warer.com, Warer.com, however you want to say it. Check them out. Show them some love. They fully support this tournament with the prize pool, which is the only reason we're seeing these players play right now, basically. Because
yeah,
I'm sure if there was no money, things would be different. The player list would be completely different.
Yeah, definitely. Pretty much just an open tournament then. And I believe Teja has won against Thorzane, so apparently he donated 2 games according to Twitter. So interesting.
Who donated 2 games?
Teja donated 2 games to Thorzane, but still won.
Maybe
DreamHack.
Yeah.
According to Twitter, that's what people.
Maybe he wanted
like,
to mess around. Teja has been known to drop the mules a little bit early.
Yeah. Do you know what it sometimes though? Whenever like I
is
want to
not bad
race,
though. But yeah, Teja is like an alien or something. This guy is super sick.
Yeah, well, Thorzane doesn't really play full time anymore, sadly. So that kind of makes him not as good as he used to be because, of course, he can't practice, and he is in med school, which is actually pretty impressive. So at least he's doing something important. All right, so hatchery first V, actually a Reaper opening, it looks like, and a drone scout from Jaedong, so he gets to see what his opponent is going for, and we'll be able to react accordingly. I hate it when drones and the SCVs or whatever get stuck on the barracks, and you're like, just attack the SCV, please.
Yeah. But I'm sure Terrans hate it too when the RCV is like right outside the barracks and it gets completely owned by the scouting unit of the opponent.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched Jimmy Senpai's stream?
Once or twice.
He complains a lot about the Terrans having to have their walker here to build a building while Protoss can start a building and then leave, and a Zerg basically transforms into a building.
Yeah, he's a bit of a rager though, that dude. Alright, so we do have a gas being taken for Jaedong, so he's going to go up to that Zergling speed. And of course, sometimes they'll skip the gas, or they'll get up to like 4 queens, and then they'll go maybe double gas about 5.5 minutes just before they add on the Rotor. And so they get that gas, they get more gas later, so it works out near enough the same. But let's just spawn pool and 4 Zerglings. Ooh, now the Reaper will be here before he can get those Zerglings around the map, so I doubt he'll be able to dupe the Reaper. I hope he does though. I love duping the Reapers. I love it.
Let's see, the queen is not nearly completed. Jaedong might have to start in the building. He starts an extractor.
Oh.
And with those 4 Zerglings, he's just bought himself some time. Dayshi goes for the commencer on low ground, but he sends his second Reaper across the map as well, because he knows that there is no more than just these 4 Zerglings.
Yeah. That would be, like extra 2 or 4 Zerglings that Jaedong would have to make, and that's 2 less drones that he's not willing to sacrifice, pretty much. And yeah, of course, the Reaper's just chilling now. Of course, Reapers regenerate health and stuff like that, guys, so they're quite a nuisance until a couple, or pretty much until they get Zergling speed. And then, of course, once you get Zergling speed, the Hellions should finish up, and then you have to worry about the Hellions.
Oh, he damaged that queen quite a lot, actually. Nice micro from Dayshi. It's below half hit points. Let's see if he chooses to go for a follow-up and trying to finish her. Speed is halfway through done. A 3rd queen. No, wait. What? I thought there was a 3rd queen.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just finished up.
Okay. Couldn't find her.
Just had to see, the eggs in the way. Ooh, we actually do have a bit of Hellion Banshee Reaper incoming, I believe, because the Starport is in production. We should see the tech lab in a second.
It's funny because he still went for the 3rd commencer with this.
Yeah,
why not?
But it wasn't a command center first, so he has that gas, because like you rarely see...
Jaedong didn't scout anything, by the way, this game. He's been so busy with the Reapers.
He sees the tech lab now and drop, so that might initiate him to come in here and see what that tech lab is for. Or well, especially when he sees the racks lift off, and there he does see it now, so he knows what will be incoming. 2 Hellions and 2 Reapers just chilling out the front here. Oh, that queen is the hurt one, so has to be careful.
Nice micro, by the way, from Dayshi, making sure he only takes damage from his Reaper, saving the one with 4 hit points here.
And that Queen survives with 26 health. And like I've casted Dayshi a lot, like WCS and stuff like that. Asus Rog as well. He actually does have some immaculate control for a foreign Terran. Fair play to him. Like probably actually proper really good.
Man, these overlords really piss me off inside. Like I see them fly in the base of the Terran and the Terran doing nothing about it. Like come on, make one Marine, man.
he might start his first Marine as the tech lab finishes on the barracks. So go and build that Marine, but the Overlord will escape. We have 4 Hellions and 2 Reapers. There is a Spine, and that Queen, he wants that Queen. It will get picked up, and that's a nice little win here, trying to surround them. And she's not falling for the same trick like he did in the last game, but might just get a couple of kills. And oh, it's so close. One of the Reapers did fall, and 1 Hellion. But of course, Zerglings are faster than them, so they're going to keep chasing them down.
They get fried, though, for the most part, but I think this was better for Jaedong. And behind this, he's actually droning up. If he had gone for a big Zergling attack here, he might have been able to do even more damage. Because look at this. He's killed so many Hellions. There is 4 left. Even though Dayshi's making them 2 at the same time. Actually, there is a few more Zerglings that were made behind.
Yeah. There's another 16 out in the field, or 12 now, and he's just going to chill out here.
Yeah, he should hide them and then go for a run by when Dayshi leaves his base. Wait, why am I telling the Dong what to do?
Yeah, well, he probably end up will do that. He needs to, of course, put Zerglings at the tower, so he knows when the units move out or just in front of that. And I was going to say, he does need to start maybe going for that tech. He does go for the 1-1. There's the lair. And how many gas guys does he have? Only 2, okay, so he will add on the rest in just a moment's time, I'm sure. He's probably going to go for Limb Mirror again, as last game he played so well. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, Dayshi's going to get in there with some Hellions. Man, last game he killed like only 6 drones in the 30 minutes game. Now he knows that he has to kill more drones than that if he wants to be able to win against somebody like Jaedong. So that's exactly
and the 2 Banshees are going to join this fight. There is no cloak, so the detection isn't really needed. There was a Spore, but of course there is no Overseer available for about another 25 seconds. And the bunker does finish up, and the Zerglings try to break through, but unfortunately get denied. Let's have a look at production. We got some extra racks being added on. He's going up to 4. And okay, things are swapping over the starport onto the reactor, and I think probably a tech lab, or no, actually another reactor onto the factory. So he's going to continue with the biomine style, the Limblin Muda style of the Zerg player.
Those 2 Banshees looking to do some damage in the main, as there is a Spore in position there. Spire is now on the way. Oh, Jaedong's going for a nice surround of these Hellions, and actually he didn't even need the second part of his Zerglings. He's got a ton of Zerglings. Sadly for him, there is a wall, but only 4 Marines behind this.
Units lost are actually quite even overall, but Dayshi losing those Hellions, he doesn't want to be doing that. That is actually a lot of Zerglings. Holy Jesus. Look how thick that wall is. It's nearly 2 depots thick. He's grabbed all his SCVs. He's like, I gotta repair this. And some of them at the front. Come on, drop one of the depots so you can repair the front ones.
Yeah, there's SCVs behind. Looks like Dayshi will hold for now. And in the meantime, his Banshee's got some... Did he lose them? Oh, they're coming back. They got some kills on these drones, but not many. 3 drones have been killed so far in this game. Jaedong, man, his defense is absolutely sick. Every single time, he does not lose much.
Alright, now upgrades. 1-1 just finishing up for the Zerg play. He does need to start that 2-2, and Dayshi's got about 40 seconds left. So, it's only a 40-second difference, and that window is closing right now for Jaedong. And of course, there's the Bane and S 2-2. Finally, does start. And like the last game, he'll get 2-2 faster, but he will fall behind on the 3-3. As of course, the Hive is always a lot later for those upgrades. But
Isn't the Baning Nest kind of late?
Yeah, it is. In comparison to last game, especially late.
Because of all the links that he made. Yes.
Yeah, probably. Because you normally get your Bane and Nest, like, your Bane and Nest finish is not far off when your lair finishes up and you get speed like at the same time.
Nice pick up here with these SCVs. Jaedong knows that the SCVs are going to have to be rallied towards the 3rd base. Actually, a bunch of units were stuck in Dayshi's main. He's playing kind of scared. Oh, he had to drop down 2 call down supply on the supply depots of his wall.
Ooh. And that's always going to hurt. Of course, I don't really mind that so much because it's like free minerals. Whereas, if you drop a meal, you're just mining minerals faster. So it's not technically free. But I like depots because of that. But this is actually, Dayshi's actually ahead in supply, actually by 13. So this is actually, quite a scary army. Bane and Speed hasn't finished up, and neither has 2-2. So they are even on upgrades for the moment. The Banshees do add in a lot of extra DPS, but they are getting picked off by the Mulas. And they're very expensive, so he doesn't want to be losing them so carelessly, and the Zerglings will get... Oh god.
He traded pretty well here, and now he's gonna start rallying a lot of units across the map. When a Terran takes a forward base like this and then starts rallying units across the map, if you fall behind on supply as Zerg, you're already in a lot of trouble. Now the only thing that Jaedong has going for him is his upgrades, but they have not kicked in yet, and he goes again for another bad fight. He's gonna end up losing a lot here. Look at the supply now, 142 to 130. Surely Dayshi will press forward and try and get more units killed, trade cost effectively.
Yeah, and he does have the the reactor factory out now, so he can double produce those widow mines, and this means that if Jaedong makes any type of mistakes, he could instantly lose his pack of Mirnas, or near enough the game, or as a counterattack could end it.
The army supply right now, 92 for Dayshi, 64 for Jaedong. Dayshi is gonna pull back a little bit behind his widow mines. This is a good choice. He's waiting for more. Look at how many Marines and widow mines are being rallied across the map. Perfect macro here by Dayshi.
He does have some amazing units. Widow Mine gets a decent hit. Banelands do blow up on the Widow Mine, and they get good connections against the Marines. But of course, there's still so many Marines here that the Mirrors are forced to run away, and a couple extra straggling Zerglings will get picked off. And he is targeting down the medevacs. I really like this, but he's losing so many Mirrors to do that. That is not what he wants to do.
Yeah, and Dayshi will go forward as his 2-2 is about to finish. He should be careful not to fight before it. I think it's always bad to fight when you have upgrades this important at 90% to completion. So he should take his time here. Maybe set up some Widow Mines, kind of leapfrog with them slowly. I know that's not really usually the Tian style, but why not?
Yeah, I like tanks are cool. Alright, 2-2 is about to finish up 4 days, and with
that,
everything will equalize. If he starts his 3-3, every second after that, he's in a massive advantage. Because there's no infestation pit, so that hive is very far away. Like very far, and drilling close as well, just to make the Widow Mine shoot off a little bit faster. Oh, I like that he burrows one at the 5th base. We actually didn't commentate that he has taken the rocks out behind his base, so he has that free 4th, and normally the 4th base is a massive point of contention for the Terrans, because the Terran gets up to 3 base easily, and then the Zerg gets the 4th base, and then that's the one that the Terrans wants to take out. But he's not going to be able to, because he has to go through all the Zerg army to do so.
Yeah, and actually Jaedong is gonna get in there while the army of the Terran was still on creep. He gets a very good surround. Dayshi is somehow still managing to trade quite well, as there was not enough banelings to deal with this huge marine force. A lot of leftovers are there for Dayshi. A lot of marines that had to steam twice, I think, maybe too. And the Medivacs actually they don't even have enough energy to heal this entire army. Dayshi is counter-attacking now. He's steaming again, setting up some Widow Mines, and he wants to finish this game, or at least do a lot of damage to Jaedong, who's rallying a lot of Zerglings.
The Widow Mines are borrowing, they do go off on the Zerglings, not really getting the connections that they need. Dayshi does drop in supply, and this does get pushed back towards the center of the map, or towards his third base. He doesn't have a 4th just yet, and he hasn't started his +3 armor, which I find a bit funky, but he does have his +3 attack and production, so that's something at least.
Yeah, the thing is, there is now no more creep in the middle of the map, so Dayshi, if he just stands there, those Banelings and Zerglings are going to be much slower getting into there, and the Jaedong does not seem to mind. Jaedong actually has a supply lead now. He's the one who wants to end the game. The situations are reversed.
But okay, and that bunker is a good little anchor point there, and it will get picked off for just about. Wow, this is so close. It keeps getting pushed back. It's like so borderline.
But Jaedong is not doing economic damage, so he's actually gonna go for a big bust here. The Walker counts 76 drones to 71 SCVs. Jaedong is well saturated on the 4th base. Look at this, man. This guy does everything at the same time. He's gonna fly around now with his Mutas a little bit, maybe hesitating to commit or not. But Jaedong now, he wants to go for an attack, but Dayshi is in a very good defensive posture. If he places his Widow Mines well and spreads out his army, Jaedong's gonna fight off creep.
Okay, Jaedong goes for it. Roll forward. Oh, that Widow Mine got an amazing connection. 13 kills there. Jaedong is, he's chasing forward. The stim coming out of the bio. The splits are okay, and the rest of the Banelings they do not get the connections that they need, and then the Mirrors, of course, once again are forced to run away, and that's pretty much every time, like the fights, they just keep happening like that.
And Dayshi ends up basically following Jaedong, trying to catch his Mutas, but Jaedong, oh my god, he has some Zerglings rallied in there. He's doing everything at the same time. His injects are perfect. 147 supply, and Dayshi is about 20 supply behind. He's trying to secure himself a 4th base. Both of these players, they are macroing so good and fighting all the time at the same time. This is like I'm not
Jaedong spike into like 600-700 APM at certain points of this game. Right now he's at 302 APM, and that's in-game StarCraft. So that's a lot. Actually, that's like 400 odd. But here it comes. He's rolling forward with the Banelings, the Widowmines, burrowing, and Zergling's getting some decent surrounds there. But of course, the Banelings trying to get the connections, and it will all get cleaned up. But there's another little pack of Zerglings and Banelings that will definitely clean this up. The third base is like, once you said, like, he's not doing economic damage. They just trade in and trade in and trade in and trade in, and I can't admit, it's actually a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, they clash in the middle of the map and pretty much take away, like, they ruin the map with it.
Alright, about 10 workers did just get picked off at the third base, so finally we do have some worker kills for the last 10 minutes. So it's it's looking pretty good. 3-3 is almost complete for Dayshi, but I don't even think we have a hive. No,
they scorched the earth of Polar Knight, man, with all these fights. The map's getting hurt as well.
Yeah.
Actually, Jaedong's gonna try to drop some creep on that fourth base of Dayshi. He's blowing a Zergling there. Man, this guy.
He's so annoying.
Yeah. And actually, Dayshi caught up on supply now. Because of all these fights, he was able to trade well enough. This is so weird. I never see a game like this where like the supply goes up, down every single time. Like every minute it changes. You can never tell who's ahead.
Yeah, like, and they're proper, like, they're not like, trying to posture and force engagements and, maybe just capitalize if your opponent makes a mistake. They're both heavily committing to all these engagements, and they always end in the same with just a few, bunch of Marines, forcing away the rest of the mutas. But those borrowed landmines do not, they don't do anything, as of course they do get scanned. Widowmines do blow up, a bit of splash damage to the medevac, but the Widowmine cooldowns have run up, rolling forward the Banelings, a couple in the back, the mutas dealing that damage, and the supplies are in JD's favor, but there's just that concave is so good for
he ends up having to pull back again. Dayshi had way too much, and being in the defensive posture here, I like the way Jaedong, by the way, baited the shots from these. But Dayshi, he's traded well enough to basically get 3-3 against 2-2 and no hive on the way for Jaedong. So Jaedong, he was really committed to all of these fights.
Oh, there's a Baneland on the ramp. There's a Baneland landmine. It's Jaedong. Oh, get ready.
Oh, that was a huge landmine here, detonated by Jaedong. He's gonna crush this army behind this. Actually, the 3-3 is doing so well. I cannot believe that. Those Marines, they're taking on those mutas head on. Jaedong now with a small run by in that fourth base of Dayshi. He's injecting every single one of his hatcheries, as I'm watching right now in like 1 second.
I love Widowmine. I love Baneland landmines, man. They're the sickest thing in the world. And once again, the supplies are perfectly even. JD has been losing a lot less now that 3-3 has finished up, so he's becoming more cost efficient. Of course, that means the longer the game goes on, if they stay even, Daishi's gonna continue taking the lead here, and these mutas nearly flying over the bio there.
Yeah, Dayshi sees those units get in position here. He burrows those Widowmines with Drain Claws. Oh, huge detonation on the mutas. They cannot get in there. They will die very quickly against those Marines. There is not enough on the ground. A lot of Banelings were left behind by Jaedong. Dayshi, he's trading so well now. All of those mutas will die.
As they say, that GG does get called. So well played that to Dayshi. A lot of that came from the